Good day, YouTube. Last night, my wife photographed some high school students at their prom, and in just a few weeks, these high school kids will be graduating. For me, high school prom and high school graduation was 27 years ago. Time goes by quick. I went with my wife and I was observing her just taking pictures of these kids who looked incredible, the guys and the gals, both of them excited. And how is their life going to change after high school graduation next month? That's the topic that I want to talk about. Some of these kids have been molded by their parents or their guardians to be successful immediately. Some of them, unfortunately, were not in that situation where they were mentored. I'm a perfect example of that. I was mentored by my parents to be a good person, to not lie, to not steal, to work hard. When it came to college, right after high school, I did my attempt of going to college, and I wasn't really successful. I wasted a lot of time and money. The good news is, I've always said, it's not how we start as individuals, it's how we finish. So what career paths do these kids have that will graduate in just a few weeks all over the US? Every year it happens. It's the same old story, it's just different faces. Some of them are college. Some of them are going straight to work. Some of them it's part-time job. Some of them is travel. Others it could be the military. There are many options that these kids have, and that's a great thing, is that there are several options. My advice is this: there is wisdom surrounded by all of us. The question is, do these kids want the wisdom? For example, most 18-year-old kids are probably aware that there's wisdom there, or they're not aware. The question is, do they want that wisdom? There is a lot of great wisdom out there. It could be parents, it could be parent figures, co-workers, it could be just adults, people who have life experiences, people who have been there and done that. And I was the same way. When I was 18, I was like, nah, I don't need your advice or your wisdom because I'm a college student and I'm going to succeed. Little did I know that I took the long way to get a 4-year degree. Most people are 22 years old. I was 29 when I got my bachelor's degree. Is school for everyone? Absolutely not. So what does the future hold for these kids? Like I said, there are many options. For the individual that doesn't want to go to college, that's okay. If you change your mind, you will always have that option, which is good. My recommendation is at least get a trade. That way you can support yourself and your family. Even more importantly, besides finances, is job satisfaction. I was talking to a good friend of mine. He's retired Air Force. He's a civilian now, and he said, you know what, I'm miserable at my job. Let's just say he's 52 years old. He's still working, most likely because he has to. I don't know. But he's miserable, and that's not good. I've had several jobs in my life. Before the Air Force, my jobs were usually shops, clothing. I went blank on the word, it'll come right back to me. But retail, those were my choices. The good news is, with the jobs that I've had in my life, part-time, serious, it's always been, for the most part, let's just say 95%, things that I like to do, and that's very important. Job satisfaction, whether it's a part-time job or something that is a career. Job security is another topic. I was watching some videos yesterday, and on YouTube, Dave Ramsey and 2 different callers said, hey, my husband lost his job, and this is the 2nd or 3rd time that it's happened. Yes, that happens. I lost my job in 2006 from active duty Air Force. However, I was prepared for the next chapter of my life. I've always told my children, my son and daughter, high school life is good. You are secluded to a few blocks away from your home. Your world consists of that. You start to drive, you graduate high school, and your world becomes bigger. I understand that high school is good, but it's not easy. I've never said that. But life is sweeter after high school. I truly believe that. It's really what we make of it. So for all these high school students around the world that are graduating in a few weeks or next year or 2 years from now or 10 years from now, what does the future hold for you? Life is what we make of it. Make the most, seek wisdom, ask questions, make adjustments. Life is sweet. I am outside of the Broadmoor, and my wife and I are going to have lunch and just spend some time here. The Broadmoor is a 5-star resort hotel here in Colorado Springs, my favorite place in Colorado Springs. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Check out this place.